damn, that Gon versus Knuckle fight was kick ass, I'm not gonna lie. Why can't other shonen battle anime have this quality of animation? I really gotta stress that, because it was just freaking beautiful animation for a fight. And it's not even the biggest fight in the world. It's just him trying to get past him so that he can go and, pretty much meet up with Netero. And the fight looked absolutely amazing. And it also had strategy to it. It also, it used his brains. It took fighting and made it actually smart. It's not just two dudes punching each other. They put a lot of emphasis, well, Yoshihiro, because I'm sure this was all from him, in really being tactical with it, and not just, throwing a blast and hoping for the best. It is actually very smart and strategic, and it showed that Gon has advanced, but Knuckle is still a little bit ahead of him, and unfortunately, Gon losing that fight. I honestly don't see how much more is he going to have progressed from that night that they fought to the very next day when they're going to fight again. But I guess maybe he'll take what pretty much Knuckle told him as far as the two weaknesses that his Genkin has. Pretty much the defenses are weak, as well as it takes too long to charge. Maybe he's going to try to do it a lesser amount of power within the blast, and then pretty much try to go quicker, I guess, so that he doesn't get hit or something. I don't know, but he definitely is going to try to use pretty much what Knuckle told him to try to advance. I don't know how good that's going to do, because, again, they just fought like the day before, I believe. But, nonetheless, I can't wait to see, again, part 3, I guess it would be, because this is going to be the third time that they fight starting next week. But beautiful animation, amazing fight, choreographed very well, had a lot of strategy to it, and it was just awesome and dope. But for me personally, the bigger part of the episode was when Killua was training with Bisky. When Killua was training with Bisky, for me that was more important, because that was when Bisky was pretty much like telling him something that was like a very shocking revelation, that at one given point he will abandon Gon. And that right there caught me by surprise. And, when Killua even saw that, he reacted the same way I react, like, well, what? Because Killua, at the end of the day, has this self-preservation, I guess. He is always thinking about, how can I survive? Always, the way she described it was perfect. He's always thinking that the enemy is at his best, regardless if they're even. He still thinks, they might be able to take me out without, any problems whatsoever. So she probably put it in the best way to hopefully prevent something like that in the future. And also at the same time, him running and grabbing Gon and everything is his love, I guess, at the end of the day, for Gon, as far as in, not in a weird way, just as a friend and whatnot. So I don't see that ever happening. I don't ever see Killua abandoning Gon and leaving him, or just anything in that nature, because I think that legitimately he wants to be best friends with this guy. So what Bisky said really caught me off guard. I was just like, I don't see Killua ever doing that. He's too good of a freaking friend to ever abandon his friend. When shit went down with Kite, the first thing he did, I gotta take Gon out of here, knocked him out and ran with his friend. He didn't run and leave Gon behind. So, for me personally, I don't know. I don't agree with what Bisky said. I don't agree with it at all. I agree that he has a loving nature, and that's why he protects Gon, and he'll grab Gon and run. But I don't believe he will ever abandon Gon. That's just me personally. Maybe it will happen. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But that I disagree with that completely. By the way, just want to know, Palm is a psycho bitch. When I saw her, that little shot of her with the knife looking at Bisky, she is a psycho. I don't know what the hell she's gonna do. Maybe they'll finish off in time so she could get back to NGL. But she's a freaking nut job. Shoots McMahon, it's time to put on your big boy pants. Yes, put on the big boy pants, and you gotta fight the little boy now. I'm glad that at the end of the episode he seemed like he was ready, because for an entire month straight he was just scared watching some beat up kids walk back from training. Put your big boy pants on. Let's go, Shoots McMahon. Enough is enough. Overall episode, very good episode. A couple gripes I had was, one, we didn't get to see any more of the ants or Netero, what's going on that particular scene. I really wish we would have got more of that. And overall, as far as like advancing the plot, it advanced it in a way for a couple different things, like Gon pretty much getting more stronger and advancing more, learning more strategy, and it also gave you a little bit more into the back of Killua's head in general, just like what is making him tick and what he will do and what he might do and what he might not do. So I gave a little bit more of that, but I really wish we would have kind of got through the Knuckle fight already and be done with it, because it's like we've been focusing on that. But it was still an amazing fight and an amazing, just overall the episode was just very good. 8 out of 10 definitely for this episode, no less than that, because it was just really solid episode. It had really good fighting. It gave you some character development. It gave you some battle development. It gave you a lot of different things with this episode, and I feel as though for what it was. It, you know, provided a lot of good stuff. Hopefully next week we finish this battle with Knuckle. Shoots McMahon doesn't act like a total bitch, and he actually fights this time against the kids. And we get more ant action, because that definitely was something I felt that was lacking with this episode, because the entire arc, one of the best things about the episodes have been that we got that creepy vibe with the ants, and, you know, Netero really just showing this sense of despair about the situation, and this episode just didn't have that, although we did have the creepiness from Palm, so I guess in a way that makes up for it. But damn good episode, very good episode. Let me know what you think. Is Gon and Killua gonna be able to take down Knuckle and Shoots McMahon? Is Shoots McMahon gonna actually act like a man and stand his ground and fight? Let me know in the comment section below, and overall, what do you think is going to go down within the next episode or so if you're an anime-only viewer, because I know manga readers know, obviously. But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up for Gon kicking some Knuckle ass, because hopefully next episode he takes what Knuckle was telling him and applies it very well to the point where he kicks his ass, because I'm ready to see them move on and get to the ants and, you know, just get more craziness going down for that world. And as always, people, have an awesome day.